thanks for coming on. So we've put all of your entire music collections onto one device, and I'm going to shuffle it. Will it be obvious whose is whose, or?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Actually, I'm not sure.
There'll be some overlaps, I think.
Yeah.
You'd think there would be. You're a band together. It'd be weird if just there's no overlap whatsoever.
We've got quite broad taste in music between the three of us.
My main worry is I'm not going to know when it's my track.
You won't have a clue. Right, here we go. Let's kick us off. Track 1.
That's me.
Nice one. Very cool band. So they used to play in the desert, right?
Yeah, they were a desert party band, weren't they?
Who wouldn't want to be a desert party band?
I used to work in off licenses when I was a bit younger.
Right.
And ended up continually working with people that were really into heavy metal, like massively into heavy metal. And Queens of the Stone Age was the only thing we could ever agree on when I worked with them.
Right.
I worked with this guy, he was in a band called Brutal Deluxe. So he used to play in like full-on war paint, the whole band.
Yeah.
And that was all we could agree on. We could only agree on Queens of the Stone Age. So you'd have these old women coming in to buy their sherry. They'd kind of frown at it. And I was like, it could be a lot worse than this. It could be much worse than this.
Yeah. He's standing there wearing all his war paint behind the desk. If you don't like it, don't come into the shop. Any jobs before?
I was on the fish counter, and but I always gave out loads of advice because I got bored.
Yeah.
But I didn't know anything, so I just always said, put it in foil, bake it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. So I hope that no one got poisoning or anything.
If you return customers, account of the high fatality rate, I'd imagine. Yeah. Did you stink on the way home?
Yeah, loads, yeah. I got
fishy.
fired.
You got fired?
Yeah, misconduct.
Go for it, go on.
Well, there were trolleys, and we got on the trolleys with brooms and the silly hats you had to wear, and like gondoliered around, and we also had ice buckets, so we were gondoliering around throwing ice at each other.
Yeah.
And the manager walked in and saw us, and there's no way to come back from that.
This side of Barney only comes out when he's drunk now. Take away all the bottles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What does he do with the bottles?
Smashes them.
I'm excited. You might be the first band to break up on the show. like faggots. Kraftwerk.
I got that when I went to Sonar and heard it being played, and I thought it was a new record because I didn't know who they were. And so I went to go and find it, and then sort of spent a while at the record shop finding out about Kraftwerk.
I love this story. What's their studio called? It's really famous, isn't it? Kling Klang or something weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
And I love this. They had this real issue with like unpleasant external noise. So they had a telephone that they removed the bell from. So if you wanted to talk to them, you'd have to write them a letter saying, I'm going to call you on the 15th at 3 p.m. And at 3 p.m. one of them would walk over and go, hello. And if you weren't there, that was it. You couldn't talk to them.
They'd be the best people to prank call. I'm going to call you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Very well. Hello? You stink. Right. Next track.
Groovy child, here I am. Come rub upon my belly like guava jelly. You say you need me.
I used to be only into really miserable music, basically.
Yeah.
And I got into sort of Johnny Nash stuff that's just more cheerful.
Rub it on my belly like guava jelly.
Yeah, it's a tune.
Not the most popular flavour of jelly.
Guava.
Fair to say?
Not in this
I
country.
haven't had it on toast.
No, not in this country.
Sort of sounds like a really middle-class kids' party, doesn't it?
Yeah. We've got guava jelly and a poppy seed birthday cake. What flavour jelly would you rub on your belly if you had the option?
Avocado jelly. Does that work?
Yeah. Jelly? What jelly would you be putting on your belly? You haven't got out of this, Ben.
I don't know. Raspberry?
Traditional. A classic. Barney, what?
I think I'd go for quite an acidic one because they can be too sweet. I think pineapple jelly.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be nice. That's the most sensible answer we've had.
Thank you.
These
Someone's got to
two
be sensible.
clowns. Raspberry avocado, not taking the question very seriously. You thought it through. Well done.
Yeah.
Brings us to the end of the show. What a journey it's been. So much learnt about every single one of you. Final track now. Final track to play us out on. Anything in particular you'd like?
Something a little bit less highbrow would be nice.
Something thick.
Something nice and thick.
Yeah.
Final track is, here it is, enjoy, Barbie Girl by Kraftwerk.
Hey,